Oh god. The train don't stop. It's Leon's turn now. And we're about to enter the worst part of this game. The second run. And at its worst, this game is still a very good game. But it doesn't change the fact that second run has some really weird problems.
No one's around.
That's a very weird cut. It almost expected you to play as Leon, and then it was like, no.
Come on.
This is just a massive recap of Claire A, I suppose.
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire, you okay?
Yeah! I'm alright! How about you?
Can't
Oh,
stay here.
Leon's
It's not
fine.
safe.
Go on ahead! I'll meet you at the station!
I'll be there.
So you'd think you would have to run through the streets like the original, but for some reason, they don't want you doing that. So rather than running through the bus and all that stuff, they cut right here. And I personally think that's weird. But, what can you do? So now we're in Leon mode.
I hope you made it here.
And it's not very clear because of how many cuts there were. I don't know how long it's been for Leon to catch up to Claire. You know, there's that. Because this is how they meet, as you know. With the helicopter crashing. Except if you're playing as Claire, it's at least an hour or so into the game, right? So the timeline of this situation is incredibly awkward. Did it take Leon at least up to an hour maximum to get here? Why did it take him so long?
Claire?
Leon! I'll be right there!
We're using the classic costumes just because I just want to see. Claire, you must be freezing.
Leon, we really gotta stop meeting like this.
Are you all right? Police chopper, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I take it you don't have the key.
I'm pretty sure this is the exact
No,
same
I
cutscene.
don't. It's good to see your face, though. How are you holding up?
I am hanging in there.
Hell of a night, huh?
Remember, everyone hates this scene for
Find
some
your brother?
reason, but
I did actually.
they're all like 18-year-olds caught in a hilariously unbelievable 100% kill rate situation.
Getting worse.
Give them a break,
Leon,
especially
we
Claire.
should get going.
Don't worry about me. Just get yourself to safety.
No, Leon, seriously, they're getting through the fence. Please, just go.
We're gonna make it. Both of us.
And it's time we run. We run so far away. By the way, I'm pretty sure this area is meant to have Brad, you know, like in the original, but for some reason he's not here, leading me to assume that Jill will just straight up kill him. But there he is. Brad Vickers. Good on him. Good old chicken heart Vickers. And there's the RPD costume that Leon gets. So I believe in Leon A, if you played the demos, Marvin gives him the costume. Here, he gets it here,
Not exactly
obviously.
how I pictured breaking this in.
And there it is. Now, here is the major problem with second run. You no longer find handgun bullets at all. You will only find large caliber handgun ammo. You cannot make this ammo either. Don't know why, but that's the route they went with. Now, Leon's handgun, pretty decent. Very useful, very same old, same old. If you're used to a handgun, then you're fine. Claire's second run handgun is significantly worse because it reloads one at a time and it fires too fast. Leon's is just a normal handgun. Also, he holds it like that for some reason. Apparently it's a reference to the alternate costumes, but this is really immersion annihilating to me, in my opinion. Why would he do this? Anyway, we're never going to use this. But that is why I recommend going Claire A, Leon B, because at the very least Leon gets a better handgun than Claire does. Now, and I am being deadly serious when I say all standard handgun ammo drops are replaced with high-level handgun bullets. So if... Oh, damn it. If you really wanted to, you just can't.
What the?
Like, you just straight up can't run around with a normal handgun. The worst part is these high caliber handguns, it says they do more damage, but I'm actually not too sure. The worst part is, they don't get upgrades. Only the regular handgun Leon gets, the Matilda, still gets its upgrade. But you no longer find ammo for it. So, you're forced to use the second run handgun. As reliable as it is a very odd decision. Oh boy, he's stuck on geometry there, that's fine. Nope, okay.
Son of a bitch. Oh, what the hell?
Please, sir, go down. My aim is very terrible today, but still, please. Okay. Is he dead? He's dead.
What the?
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Alright, fucking hell. As you could imagine, second run is significantly harder. Because they change a lot of shit around, and not just this weird handgun situation. I am talking about puzzles, enemy layout. Some enemies just appear straight up earlier than they should. And you will not have time to quote-unquote get the weapon to deal with it.
I can do this. Son of a bitch.
Okay, he's gone down. Now let's just check. Yep, there it is. I honestly think in second run the enemies are even tougher. But if you think this is anything like the original Resident Evil 2's A-B system, you are mistaken. for all intents and purposes, it is... How do I put this? They want it to be the same, but it is done very poorly. Which is a real shame.
This is
See,
not how I imagined my first
that was
day.
meant to be handgun ammo. For some reason, it's that instead. So these poor dudes are just still on fire. Now remember, as Claire, I killed these dudes. And yet, here they are, just casually roaming around on fire. So, what is the implication? Did Claire actually kill them in the canon sense? Probably not, as you'll see soon. Geez, they really aren't dying. And they're even on fire. There you go. Jesus, you're still alive. You're on fire. I shot you and you're on fire. Shit indeed, Leon. Shit indeed. The fortunate thing is somehow Leon also does not get set on fire, despite it touching him like that. Alright, problem solved. Now we'll just leave him there. But yes, you're going to encounter a lot of these weird scenarios where you clearly finished off an entire area. Oh, I'm mistaken. Yeah, that's the same thing. Sorry everyone, I am mistaken. You do get things a lot earlier. I guess I'm just stupid. This door would be locked. Yeah, it's totally locked. Okay, I guess I never ever came up here first then. Silly me then. Oh well. That being said, it is still a rough run, as we are about to find out very, very shortly. Also, this poor asshole is reanimated. Oof. I'm sorry, sir. There's the scrap of paper. There's a combat knife that right now I can't really do anything about. There's some shotgun ammo, so that's nice. Again, if this was like the original, a lot of these boards that I would have done as Claire, they would have remained as is, but for some bizarre reason, they do not. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a balance reason. You would be able to just secure Leon's route a little bit too easily. I understand that, but there's no reason as to why these boards would not be there anymore. The game wants you to believe that Leon and Claire are almost asynchronizingly doing this at the same time, or whatever the word is. And yet it's executed in such a way where it feels like both of them are in a parallel universe. A minor gripe it may be, but it is still a very odd problem for an otherwise really good, well-paced game. Alright, let's just chuck everything back in there. And of course, there are no ink ribbons. The first save you run into, there is no ink ribbon. That should tell you how fucking dire the second run is. That being said, that music transition is pretty fucking excellent, don't you think? Like, there you go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so what do we have? We have the fuse. Well, I wasn't wrong.
What the?
God damn it. Ooh, I got a really good look at him. Fucking half of his neck was missing. Which makes sense.
What the hell?
Now we're just gonna this poor asshole. We can't board that up. I'm wondering if I boarded up the wrong windows. Because I know the spawning system changes in the second run. What the fuck? That was so loud. Where is he? Oh, he's in there. Wow, sir. Jesus Christ. Relax, please. Oh, just stay in the room. Not liking this. Whoa, why is it so dark all of a sudden? What the hell? Alright, that was a very interesting interaction that just happened there. Not sure why, but so unfortunately, because I fucked up my boarding, he's gonna break in. Is there a zombie in there too? Are you fucking for real? Okay, he's taking his time. Maybe I can explore out here a little bit more. Again, you would think that as Claire, if you could board up the game, I mean, sorry, the game area, right? The game could maybe remember that you looted the shit out of this place too. Maybe he'll remember that and be like, you know what? You cleaned it up too much, now poor Leon has to go without anything. Would that have been too punishing? Maybe, but that's what it was kind of like anyway to begin with in the original. You'd find a set of items, you'd choose whether or not Claire or Leon would get one or the other. Pure and simple as that. And back then, that was really impressive. Because I don't think many games did that sort of thing anyway. So we're just gonna offload the fuse here. But we're not gonna go out. Not yet, anyway. So unfortunately that zombie already broke in. So boarding up might not be much of a... No, I can't see him in there. So unfortunately boarding it up might not be a possibility anymore. Can I board this up? Yeah, I can for some weird reason.
Hell.
Oh my god, the door. Alright, he's stunned a little.
Jesus.
I'm quite low on space. Wow, he's actually dead. He's dead for good. Alright, interesting. Now this guy will get up if I pick up this item. No? Huh. Am I going insane? I must be going insane. And there's the first ink ribbon you'll get. It's the first flashbang. And remember the rule, keep your fucking flashbangs. Keep every single flashbang you find, I swear to God. Ever since Resident Evil 4, flashbangs have been so goddamn useful for a variety of situations and scenarios. There's a handle. There's gunpowder. Alright. So we're gonna run back and we're gonna chuck shit away. I might actually end up restarting anyway. Oops, wrong way. Because I really want to keep the wooden boards and board it up properly. Because I feel like I've just wasted the boards right here. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, Leon, please. So let's just chuck all this shit away for the time being. Yeah, these two boards seems like I wasted them. I don't think anything breaks in through here. Not yet. And if they do, I could have reacted to it enough. Oh well. So there's the ink ribbon. There's the flashbang. The gunpowders. And the handle. We will need all of these. Now you're wondering why I don't just run out into the main hall? It's simply because you can't. Not to offload items anyway, not in the second run, because for some bizarre reason... the ink ribbon... No, the typewriter and the item box have also somehow moved. Don't know how, but it just did. Again, most likely a gameplay balance, you would have 3 safe rooms, almost. In a blink of an eye. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want that. But what can you do? Sometimes it's hard to discern game balance and just universe lore, I guess, world building. But in this case, it really clashes a lot, more than it ever did in the original games. I know that even in Resident Evil 1 Remake, they would have these weird scenarios where Chris and Jill couldn't possibly have done their campaigns at the same time. And the whole Claire A, Leon B was just only ever...
Hello? Is anybody here?
Kinda made canon down the line. It only got a little bit easier to understand with Resident Evil 3 onwards.
Something tells me he's not a cop.
So again, the assumption is Claire just never fought anything. She just ran. Now, technically that is what you're meant to do, but... still. See, Marvin's right there. Even though I blew his head off. Also, do not get bitten twice. You can get multiple grabbed, or grabbed by multiple zombies all at once, and it's a bad way to go. Okay, Marvin's really moving around a lot. So as you can see, somehow that's been barricaded, even though that's not possible because Claire couldn't have done that, so who did it? Could it have been Marvin? Maybe, but he was already heavily injured, right? So, who was it? We don't know. Jesus, there are a lot more zombies in the main hall than I remember. There should only be 2. Not a single crit, huh? That's a shame. He dead? Is she dead? Alright, I'm going to assume that's death. Yep, that's death. So the idea is that somehow during Claire's travel, the notebook got torn. Except that never happened. Also, somehow during Claire's run, the puzzles all reset and now require different solutions. So what the fuck happened? Like, for real, what actually happened? Who's in charge of all this? How did this all happen? And there's the pamphlets. Again, this was a Claire A, Leon B thing. These safes would all have been looted by now, but I don't know. It's... I understand it's a lot of nitpicking, but the original did this already. The original had this system, like, locked down tight. And to me, it's one of those weird things that the remake got wrong. Also, Leon and Claire don't seem to interact a lot either, which is another oddity of this remake. But you know what? I can forgive that. Because they do interact at certain points, and I guess that's good enough, but still. All in all, a very weird thing. See, they remembered this. They remember Claire cutting that. But nothing else. So there's even more handgun ammo. It's healing herb. But one neat thing is...
What in the...
The change is there. The liquor is changed back to its original spawn location. So that's nice. But... this also means that liquors are already in the game world. See, that makes a little bit of sense because, of course, Claire would have triggered it somehow, some way, right? So, we're just gonna casually walk. Here are the zombies. Again, maybe not picking up the wooden boards would have been fine because how the zombies spawn are completely different between A and B. So I will give them that. But still, it is quite a very bizarre thing to do. There's the battery. I mean, not the battery, the detonator, sorry. So I found a lot of herbs and a lot of thingy-mabobbies. A lot of wooden boards too. So all the zombies are here. It's the West Office. Now by doing that I would have triggered all of them to come in here. That's understandable, that's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna offload this. We now have the shotgun. But we are left in a very odd situation of a shotgun with no ammo. Now, even though you see Mr. X walking around, he has not actually spawned in the game world yet. Just the lickers. So there's no need to worry just yet. That being said, there is a proper way to do things before you cause them to spawn. Otherwise, you were in for a very bad... What? Wow, he didn't even need to break in the door. Fucking hell.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, no, he's moving a lot quicker than I remember him to be. Sir? There you are.
God damn it.
Alright. Ooh, okay, I just freaked his model out a little, that's fine. Sir? Please go down. Alright. Now that being said, there's a lot to explore. But the route is generally the same, more or less. We're back in this room. Medicinal herbs, etc., etc. Time to offload items. That's all I can really offload. Yeah. Now you get the idea of the second run. There's gonna be a lot more of this. And trust me, it gets a whole lot harder.